Imagine this, it's 1848. A group of German revolutionaries drafts a constitution and offers the crown of a unified Germany to King Frederick Wilhelm IV of Prussia. And what does he do? He refuses, calling it a crown from the gutter. But history had other plans. Just 23 years later, a German empire is born, not through assemblies or elections, but through wars, diplomacy, and military force. In this video, we'll uncover how Germany and Italy, once scattered and divided, were forged into modern nation-states. And how Britain, in contrast, followed a path to unity without revolution, but not without control. This is the story of how nations are made and who gets to shape them. After the failure of the 1848 Liberal Revolution, the dream of a unified Germany didn't vanish, it simply changed hands. No more parliaments. No more idealistic debates. This time, the movement was led by Prussia, the strongest German state, and engineered by one man, Otto von Bismarck, Prussia's Iron-Will chief minister. Bismarck believed that a nation isn't built through speeches, but through blood and iron. And he proved it. Between 1864 and 1871, he orchestrated 3 wars that changed the map of Europe. 1864 War with Denmark, Prussia gained control over German-speaking regions. 1866 War with Austria, Austria was excluded, leaving Prussia in charge. 1870 War with France, the final push that stirred German pride and unity. Victory after victory brought the German states together under Prussian leadership. And on 18th January 1871, in the glittering Hall of Mirrors at Versailles, King William I of Prussia was crowned the Emperor of unified Germany. This wasn't just the birth of a nation, it was the rise of a new European powerhouse, built not by ballots, but by the march of armies. In the early 1800s, Italy didn't exist as a nation. Instead, it was a patchwork of 7 separate states. The north was ruled by the Austrian Empire, the center by the Pope, and the south by the Bourbon kings of Spain. But a movement began, a movement to bring these lands together under one flag. And it was led by 3 extraordinary men, King Victor Emmanuel II, ruler of Sardinia-Piedmont, the only Italian-ruled kingdom. Count Cavour, the master strategist who used diplomacy and alliances, especially with France. Giuseppe Garibaldi, the fiery revolutionary who led the expedition of the 1000, capturing Sicily and Naples with his army of red shirts. By 1860, Garibaldi had conquered southern Italy and, in a rare act of patriotism, handed it over to Victor Emmanuel II. In 1861, the Kingdom of Italy was officially declared. But full unification would take time. Venetia joined in 1866 and Rome followed in 1870. Here's a fun fact. At the time, many Italians had no idea what Italy even was. Some believed Italia was the king's wife. It would take years of schooling, administration, and reform to transform local loyalties into national unity. Italy was not just united by leaders, it was stitched together by effort, education, and identity. Now let's shift focus to a country that unified without revolution, without war, Britain. But here's the twist, the unity didn't come through consensus. It came through control. Before the 18th century, there was no single British nation. People identified as English, Scottish, Welsh, or Irish, each with their own language, culture, and pride. But in 1707, the Act of Union brought England and Scotland together to form the United Kingdom of Great Britain. Over time, England asserted dominance across the Isles. In Scotland, Highland culture was suppressed. In Ireland, the majority Catholic population was ruled by a Protestant elite loyal to the English crown. British identity was slowly constructed with the Union Jack, the national anthem, and the spread of the English language. But make no mistake, this was not a union of equals. It was unification through absorption, not agreement. Britain became a nation, but by silencing others to speak as one. Let's break down everything we've learned into a simple, step-by-step format. 3 countries, 3 very different paths to nationhood. Germany. Step 1. The 1848 Liberal Revolution fails to unify the nation. Step 2. Bismarck steps in with his blood and iron approach. Step 3. 3 strategic wars, 1864 to 1871, bring the German states together. Italy. Step 1. Sardinia-Piedmont rises as the core of Italian unity. Step 2. Cavour uses diplomacy, Garibaldi leads military campaigns. Step 3. Unification declared in 1861, completed by Rome's inclusion in 1870. Britain. Step 1. 1707 Act of Union forms the United Kingdom. Step 2. Unity enforced through cultural suppression and elite dominance. Step 3. Over time, a shared British identity is promoted, not chosen. Different methods. Same goal: to unite people under one flag, one voice. The unification of Germany and Italy teaches us something powerful. Nations aren't simply born, they're built. Built through strategy, shaped by struggle, and often sealed with sacrifice. Some were united by the sword, others by the vote, and some through parliamentary power. But the goal was the same: to bring people together under one flag, one identity, one vision. And even today, the big question remains: what truly makes a nation? Shared borders or shared beliefs? In our next video, we'll explore how this wave of nationalism turned aggressive, fueling imperial ambitions and setting the world on a path toward global conflict. Stay curious, because the story of nationalism is far from over.